Myers President's Day sale. But you don't have to be the chief executive to get a contemporary seating group. Queen-size sleep sofa and love seat, both pieces for just $6.97.
And a Bassett two-piece table and mirror set. The perfect accent for any room is just $99 complete.
Balance your budget at Heilig Myers President's Day sale through Monday.
We're Heilig Myers.
Heilig Myers.
Glass, but no good. Fight for the rebound. Tuttle comes away with it. Pugh a little strong inside the paint. 3-0. The Crick. Allett driving, can't get in. Zone stop. A man-to-man defense by the Indian Crickers. Here comes Allett again. 15-footer. Too strong off the iron, and Sean Small leaves the glass. He wants to be a Windex man.
Sean Small is going to play East Liverpool earlier a couple of weeks ago.
He was up there.
Get up there.
Stepped on a 1-2-2 zone. Outside for three. Johnson. Short. Hunter climbs the glass.
There's going to be a game where there's going to be a lot of one-shots and now good rebounders on both sides.
Allett quickly down court against the Indian Crick man-to-man. Left side, Claude. Looking low, gets it to the high post. Connor lost the handle. Small with the steal. He's going to break away. He lost the handle, picks it up and lays it in. I think he was thinking about Dunkaroos, and he lost the handle, but regained. He was so far out in front of the pack that it didn't matter.
In the pregame, he was just dropping it, just almost like a dropping it in the hole, and you know he wanted to get one there, but he took his eyes off it.
Indian Crick out to a 5-0 start. Barilla, 15-footer off the flex, no good. Small rebounds again. Crusaders 0 of 3 from the floor with a turnover.
Crusaders again, decent shots. They're just not getting him to fall yet.
Front court, Johnson, baseline open. Windland got his second play. Nobody on him as he drills it, and it's 8-0. Crusaders could use the timeout. 5.5 minutes to go, first quarter. Allett, right side, can't get in. To Barilla, being hounded. Tough man-to-man defense. Claus for a long three. Oh, wait! From about 3 feet, Benji Claus with a ball.
And Benji was a couple of steps behind that three-point line. High-arching shot, and Crusaders needed a bucket like that to get themselves calmed down. Make them crowd out of the game a little bit.
Weinman left side. Baseline now to Small. Out top. Johnson doesn't want the shot. There's Windland open for 3 more. You can count it.
Gotta get on it.
I heard he had an excellent stroke. He is 3 of 3. He's got 9 of the 11. And back to an lead.
Only a sophomore.
Allett into the paint. He's grabbed by Weinman. Trying to drive. First personal foul of the basketball game. John Weinman, the assignment of guarding JoJo Allett. It'll be a possession foul out of bounds.
Well, it's lefty against lefty, and JoJo getting a little bit better there.
Trigger man will be Allett. 4:49 to go, first quarter. The Crickers jumped to an 8-point, 11-3 lead. Inbound, they set the pick. Hunter open, 14-footer, his favorite shot, he missed it. And Weinman rebound.
A little bit short. David Connor got it right there at the top of the key. Had a chance to get even closer in, but took the shot, came up short.
Central's gotten out of that zone, so they go inside to Artie Pugh. Put it up too strong off the glass.
And that's a titanic battle inside between Pugh and Tuttle.
Ian Tuttle, Allett quickly down. Jumper, 15-foot left side, got it. Allett on transition, gets his first goal.
JoJo won the foul, and Weinman didn't get it.
Weinman down the court to Johnson. Top of the key. Small tries to drive, almost lost the handle to Johnson. Johnson looks for 3, can't get it. Johnson looks for a receiver to Small. Left side, Pugh. He'll shoot from 15. It's too strong, and a rebound by Barilla.
Let him shoot out there all day.
Quickly down court, the Crusaders trying to run. Pass intended for Tuttle from Allett, tipped out of bounds. And a pair of subs come in. Bulky Jimmy Lane and lanky Peterson. That's Matthew. They'll step in.
Matt Peterson gives him a shot blocking force inside. It'll be interesting to see how the Crusaders will attack him.
Allett throws deep into the backcourt to Claude, which is legal in college and high school. Claus to Olet. Whistle somebody inside. Do we got a holding foul? I think Jimmy Lane grabbing David Connor.
Lane picks up his first, team second.
Possession foul with 3:52 to go in the quarter. 11-5 into Barilla. Set to pick again. Open Connor. He didn't miss this one from 15.
They got a little bit more arch on that one. He used the right hand and pushed it up high. Nice little jumper.
11-7. A 4-point lead. Left side lane. Top of the key. Johnson fakes, drives, pulls up in the lane, blocked by Olet, rebound taken by Winland to Weinman. Inside, Peterson, nice spin against Tuttle, and he puts it in. Nice move by the lefty.
Yeah, Peterson has the advantage inside on Tuttle because of the fact that he's quicker, but also Tuttle's prone to foul trouble. If he can drive in, he can get the foul.
13-7, Olet into the paint, left it short, but the long rebound comes out to Barilla. The Claus to Olet, who looks to the bench. Claus between the rings. Olet to Claus. Claus 15-footer, rim glass but not in. Rebound tapped around. Lane couldn't save it. The Crusaders will possess on their baseline, trailing by 6.
Hit off Peterson's hand, and then Jimmy Lane just couldn't come up with it.
Once again, Olet will trigger. To Connor. To Claus. Claus outside, being hounded. Get the pick from Tuttle. Lets the three go, but short. Rebound on the long bounce by Weinman, who brings it to the front court.
And Peterson went up for that time and got a piece of Benji Claus' shot.
Swing it around to Peterson. He's at the three-point ring. Now he drives on Tuttle. His runner is no good, and on the rebound, Peterson over the back. Tuttle, and now a technical foul. And the Crusaders will shoot two, as Peterson said, "What did I do?" And Bob Montgomery said,
somebody in the head.
He bounced the ball too hard. So that not only is a personal foul, that is his second foul, as he committed the first one on the rebound, and the second one, the technical, counts as a personal, and Olet will shoot the two tees. Central would have had possession, but now they'll get a chance to get two the easy way. Olet, an excellent foul shooter, converts the first.
Don will check into the Indian Creek lineup.
13-8 with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. Olet right into the crowd, converts the pair. He's got 4. It's 13-9.
Well, if you're Crusaders, you got to be feeling pretty good about this. Falling behind 8-0 and only down now by 4 and taking the crowd out a little bit. But let's take that technical right there big, because you get the 2 free points, you get possession, plus you get the second foul on Peterson.
Joe Dunleavy chastising his fans behind the basket for throwing something on the floor, which could result in other technicals. So Olet gets it from Claus. Olet to the right side. Looking low for Connor. Can't get it there. Gets it to Miller. He lost the handle. It's on the floor. Nice recovery by Weinman. The ball's ahead. Picked up by Lane. He drives. He puts up the runner and in. Oh, Jimmy Lane showed some athletic ability on that tough play.
Well, that play was ugly, but it just kept rolling around, waiting for somebody to pick it up. Lane got it, laid it in.
Boy, I'm impressed with Weinman's hustle. That was a great steal. Inside, Connor, turn around, rejection by the new player in the basketball game, Stoll. Number 35 with the rejection. He comes away with a rebound. Quickly down court comes the Crick. Outside Lane. Might have got away with traveling. Penetrates the lane. Runner got it.
Jimmy Lane picks it up a notch after getting that bucket. Gets some confidence.
All of a sudden, lead back to 8 at 17-9. Olet quickly with a jumper. In and out. Rebound, Stoll. He's come in and done a nice job. He looks to be about 6'3" or 6'4".
Sergio had an open jumper, got it up high, just rattled out.
Here's Winland, who hasn't had a shot lately. He's 3 for 3. He forces one, but Claus fouled him. His first, and I think that's the first team against the Crusaders. And Winland will shoot 2. He's only taken 3 shots.
Brant Short will check into the Indian Creek lineup. He is usually their ball handler. So he will come in and give Winland a break.
And that's Weinman. I'm going to get them confused. Weinman out.
Weinman and Winland.
Weinman and Winland, 10 and 15. I'm going to tell you what. Weinman, excellent defensive player so far. And Winland switches, and he has got 10 points has not missed a shot here in the quarter, and the lead grows to 9, the largest of the game.
Yeah, with Winland's form and everything, looks like he's been playing for quite a while. But only a sophomore. They've got him for a couple of more years.
He looks like an 8th grader. He's very young looking. Second one, back of the iron. Stoll rebounds again, puts it up, and got the bounce. So Stoll has come off the bench to do a heck of a job. And all of a sudden, it's 20 to 9. After Central had cut it to 4, they now trail by 11. That's 7 straight for the Crick. Left side, Barilla. Tuttle from 15. He got a fadeaway. That's a tough shot for Tuttle. Wow, he was fading away. It's 20 to 11.
Those are the shots you see Claus and all that take. You don't see Tuttle take them.
1-3, 3/4 court press. The Crick has thrown it away. Barilla with a steal. Barilla drives. He's fouled. Let's see if it's a possession foul. Maybe he didn't get the shot away. That's the Crick's first turnover. First time we've seen the Crusaders press. 46-6 to go in the quarter.
Fouls on 33. Johnston.
Another player checking in, Lucas. That means he's used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10th player in the game. Hey, Central with an out-of-bounds play, and Barilla gets the pick and lays it in on an assist from Arlette.
Well, they needed that shot out to 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter, but they finally snapped that 7-point string.
20 to 13, pressure. Weinman gets it across the timeline. Left side to Lucas. Lucas inside, almost stolen, intended for Stoll. Excellent defense by Tuttle, who's played a first quarter without committing a foul. And that's something we haven't seen much of this year.
They need to keep Dave Tuttle in the ballgame to battle against Pugh and Peterson. And luckily, he hasn't picked up any fouls yet.
Lane, the trigger man, in trouble, but gets it in. Here's Short into the lane, lost the handle and travel.
Well, he also got away with a push-off. He uses the right hand to push off, and then he goes up and loses the basketball.
Each team with 2 turnovers. 25 ticks to go in an exciting first quarter. The Crick by 7. Let's see if Central goes for 1. Arlette, left of the circle.
Down to 15.
Arlette looking. Almost threw it away to Claus. Claus inside, tipped away, Stoll with a steal. Boy, he's had excellent off the bench.
Crick will hold for 1 down to 6 seconds.
Ball to the front court. They better hurry. To Weinman. Baseline. A runner. Lane. He got the bounce. That's the horn. Quarter number 1 over. Indian Crick. 42. Catholic Central. 13 back after this.
When you Soldier in Weirton, Mrs. Steadfast Tin Soldier has gathered lots of special spring things to brighten your home, including new spring wardrobes from Muffy and Hoppy, a new selection of tin wind-ups and new model airplanes, boats, tanks, and cars to build. And order your St. Patrick's Day shamrock wreaths now. 3 gorgeous styles to choose from at the Steadfast Tin Soldier, 3200 Pennsylvania Avenue in Weirton.
Well, a hot shooting first quarter by Indian Creek. They hit 9 of 15. Central only 5 of 13. And Winland with 3 trays, and they lead by 9. 22-13. Here's Jimmy Huggins.
All right, John, thanks. Giorgio Arlette out of stop at a point, guarded by Weinman. Crusaders with their usual starting 5. Arlette stopped, shoot from about 14, got it.
Arlette now with 6, and that's a good start for the Crusaders here in quarter number 2.
Crusaders looking to press and trap, and Weinman having trouble in the backcourt. He's going to be fouled by JoJo. He'll pick up his first, Steve second.
The Crick having trouble with this 1-3, 1-3/4 court press. Jim, they struggled a little bit finding open passing lanes.
Lane plays 19 seconds of the second period. Checks out. Sean Small checks in now. Weinman, Winland, Pugh, Johnston, and Small is still having trouble as they get across. Wide open. Small underneath, goes up for the bucket. Too strong off the back. Battle underneath and a foul. It's going to be, I think, against the big man, Pugh.
One of the good things to do against a press defense is the diagonal pass. And Indian Creek found it that time, but Sean Small was bothered as he went up and took his eye off the rim.
16 fouls now on Indian Creek. The Crusaders just with 2. Crick stood in their man-to-man defense. Claus from deep in the corner for 3. Shot up off the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Benji gets it. Hands back off to JoJo. Paulin looking down the left side, goes up for the shot from the top of the key, short off the rim, bounced up in the air, caught by Claus. Claus goes up with a shot, it's up off the back of the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound, it's knocked out of bounds, it'll be Central basketball.
Central taking an uncharacteristic number of outside shots, many of the rebounds because the shots are short, bouncing out deep, and they now have 11 rebounds.
Pass inbounds to Connor, back to Benji Claus. Claus looking underneath, pass for Connor. Hits off the hands of one of the Indian Creek guys, goes out of bounds. You would think with Peterson out of the lineup that with Tuttle and Connor they might try and go inside a little.
I would think so. Meanwhile, Central has scored 2 of its 6 baskets on out-of-bounds play.
Sergio takes it out of bounds to Barilla. To Connor from the foul line. Shot up off the rim, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath, picked up by Pugh.
Pugh never jumped, but he blocked Tuttle out and got the rebound without jumping.
Whelan for 3, shot up too strong. Rebound by Small, goes over the shot. He shouldn't foul, but it's no good.
He tripped over his own player stepping on Artie Pugh, otherwise he might have made it.
Foul called against number 12, Benji Claus. That's his second, team's third. Small will go to the line, shoot 2.
I am impressed with the leaping ability of Sean Small. He can sky.
22-15, Indian Creek lead. 6:46 left to go in the half. Small to foul line, looks, aims, fires, got it. Small gets his third point. First point of the period for Indian Creek. Small looks, aims, fires. This one's too strong off the back of the rim, and somebody violated. He'll get another foul shot.
He will. The Crusaders moving.
Connor, Barilla, Tuttle, and Aulette are the guys on the line.
23-15, 6:46 to go, second quarter.
Ball's extra free throws up and good. 24-15. Indian Creek drops back in their man-to-man defense as the Crusaders move up the floor with Aulette as point guard. Bounce pass over to Connor on the right side. Connor looking, still looking. Bounce pass to Claus, gets away. Stolen by Winter. Winter went in for left. He's fouled from behind. Claus doesn't like the call. That'll be his third. Thought he got the steal, but Benji now has 3 fouls. He's got to come out.
Central with their first turnover of the quarter, 6.5 minutes to go in this second quarter. Their 4th turnover of the game. Central will call a timeout, trailing by 9. We'll be back after this.
Steubenville.
Well, back at Indian Creek, it's 24-15 with the Redskins on top, and Winland will take it out of bounds. Throws over the left side to Johnson. Johnson fake goes up to Weinman. Weinman with the shot, no good. Rebound by Pugh. Pugh goes up, lays it up, no good. Battle for the rebound, picked up by Aulette. Aulette coming back now, 3-on-3. Pass over in the corner to Barilla. Barilla goes up with a shot off the rim, no good. Cross forward, picked up by Sean Small. Claus still in the game with 3 fouls with Danny Lewis looking to check into the Crusader lineup.
Yeah, Frankie Spence wanted him in, but it was too late to get him in. Meanwhile, Artie Pugh had some good looks at the basket, but shooting it too hard.
Due to Johnson. Johnson goes into the paint. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Tuttle. Claus has it stripped out of his hands by Wendland. Willing gets checked by Tuttle. They're all in. Aulette for 3. Off the rim, no good. Far for Tuttle gets the rebound over the shot. Good.
Excellent timing by David Tuttle in the paint there, as he just skied above everybody.
He's got 4 at 24-17. Wendland long pass down court, has it intercepted. It's knocked out of Tuttle's hand and out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball as they hit off of Tuttle's foot. Tried the baseball pass down court. It was deflected.
Didn't realize that Tuttle had that type of jumping ability. He was really up in the lane. In fact, I was watching him in warm-ups, and I think he can easily dunk if he desires.
It'll be Redskin basketball as Wendland throws it out near midcourt to Weinman. Weinman guarded by Barilla. Danny Lewis guarding Wendland. Weinman drives left side back to Johnson. Johnson out of the 3-point line to Pugh.
And a little passing game, opening up the floor, trying to get the drive.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Wendland. Wendland goes into the lane. Layup up, no good. Rebound by Pugh. Pugh goes over the shot too strong. Battle for underneath. A jump ball call. Smith wanted a over-the-back call against Pugh, but doesn't get it.
Well, we got another technical. I think this one might be on Central. David Tuttle picking up his first personal foul. Second technical we've seen. It will cost the Crusaders. Oh, no. It's 54. Well, wait a minute. Tuttle's 54 and Pugh's 54, but I'm pretty sure it's on Tuttle.
I think Tuttle wanted the overback, and Smith wanted the over the back, but they didn't call it as Pugh got the rebound. And Tuttle said, hey, where's the foul? They gave him the D.
Second set of technicals this evening, and I tell you, it's bad enough that you give the other team 2 shots, but if you got the basketball, you not only give them the 2 shots, you take away your opportunity to score and give them the basketball out of bounds.
Wendland with the free throws around the rim, no good. Wendland now 1 for 3 from the stripe. Second shot, looks safe, fires, got this one.
the season. He's outstanding from the line, Jimmy. 76 of 92. So you're talking, close to 80%, and he's 2 of 4 tonight.
Low-scoring second period. The Redskins have outscored Crusaders 3, or have been outscored 4-3 to 7 points as Wyman over on the right side passes to Winland. Winland for deep for 3. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Connor. Clears the board. Comes to Aulette. Aulette had a man open down court Lewis for a minute, but pulled it back.
Crick hasn't got a goal in the quarter.
Pass over to Lewis. Lewis, lob pass inside to Connor. Too far. Goes out of bounds. David Connor had his man, but the pass a little too high.
Yeah, he was getting fronted inside, I think, by Lane, and he held him off, but he couldn't grab the ball with his left hand. Good idea, not a good pass.
There's with a trap press again. Winland has the basketball to Wyman. Gets it across court to Lane. Got a little trouble, but they get it across as Wyman takes over the point. Over to Johnson. Johnson over to top of the key to Jimmy Lane. Jimmy Lane for 3. Shot short. Ball bounced it around. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be who? To be Indian Creek basketball, as Hugh will check back into the lineup. 4:30 left to go in the half. The Redskins up by 8.
Not the shot that Coach Dunleavy wants from a big man taken to Trey. And he asked Lane, what are we doing with that shot from 20?
I think the crowd kind of egged him on.
Jimmy said, I was open, Coach, I was open.
If he makes it, it's a great shot. Johnson now almost has a pocket pick by Aulette over to Winland. Winland with the left hand drives in the lane. Shot up short. Rebound, and Winland's going to be called for over the back as Lewis has position inside. Winland picks up his first.
Should be bonus time.
Be 1-1 for the Crusaders.
Meanwhile, Indian Creek, like Central in the first quarter, getting a little impatient offensively and looking and taking the first, what they think is shot, rather than moving the ball more.
So you caught up in this game, been an 8-point lead at your home court. They're trying to end it here in the second quarter. Danny Lewis at the line with a 1-1. Shot up, no good, too strong. Battle 4 picked up by Wyman.
Central 2 out of 3 from the stripe.
Pass down to Winland. Winland lets it fly for a 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson with a left-hand dribble between the legs. Now goes up for the shot from 12. It's rolling around, no good. Rebound, Connor, foul over top by Stahl.
We're 4 minutes into the second quarter, and Indian Creek still looking for their first field goal. They were hot in the first quarter, 9 of 15. But here in the second quarter, they're 0 for 12.
3 out of 5 from the line for the 3 points. Connor will be at the foul line, shooting the 1-1.
Connor, usually an excellent foul shooter, held to 1 basket this evening.
Free throw up, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Winland. Crusaders 0 for 2 from the line in this period.
Nobody can score in the quarter.
Wyman out of top of the key over to Stahl. Stahl fakes, throws over to Johnson, back over to Wyman. Wyman throws back to Johnson. Johnson over on the left side to Stahl, has a man open inside Winland. Knocked away, Connor with the rebound, picked up by Danny Lewis. And the Crusaders with possession with 3:44 left in the half.
And that's Indian Creek's first turnover of the second quarter, only 3rd of the game.
Paulette over to Tuttle. Tuttle out near the top of the circle, bounce past the corner. Connor from the foul line, shot up and good. His second bucket, he's got 4. It's 25-19, Indian Creek wants timeout. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to lunch, everybody wants delicious food fast.
Of course they do, but where to...
$3.99 all-you-can-eat lunch buffet available Monday through Friday, 11:30 till 1. Dine in only at participating Pizza Hut restaurants.
Updating the kitchen or the bath can be easy and inexpensive when you update... Sunset Boulevard, where help is just around the corner.
Well, back at Indian Creek, it's Redskins basketball, 25-19, 3.5 left to go in the first half.
Looks like Neese and Huggins are shooting those shots out there.
Nice.
They can't make any in this quarter.
Wyman with the basketball, throws over to Johnson. Johnson with Stahl, pass to Wyman. Wyman with a pump fake. Left-hander throws back out to Johnson. Johnson over to Stahl, looking for a cutter inside, doesn't get it. Back to Wyman. Wyman drives into the paint, has the ball stripped away from Aulette. Aulette coming down the court, has got 2 guys. He's short, jumper off and good.
Aulette loves to go in transition with that runner.
25-21, the Crusaders back within 4. They haven't been as close since it was 13-9.
Aulette now with 8.
Pass stolen by Connor. Connor going down, has Winland coming after him. Connor gets the layup.
Winland undercut Olet. Undercut Carter to try to get it away. And destroyed his concentration. Carter would have got 7 timeouts. 2:42 to go here in quarter number 2. The Crusaders have cut it to 2 and back in 30 seconds. And on the last 2 defensive possessions, their steals led the basket. A little pressure coming from the inside. The ball rolls away. Wyman picks it up. Gets across the timeline. Wyman, the left-hander, driving down the left side. Has it stolen by Olet. Olet has a man open deep, but he decides to take it through to Connor. Connor walks with the basketball. Trying to get the basketball back to Olet. It looks like on the pass, but he's put nothing in. Well, Olet gave Connor the ball in a tough position. Had JoJo held it a little longer and waited, it might have been an easy basket, the 3rd in succession. Short checks in for Indian Creek to give him another ball handler, and he breaks the pressure easily. Goes up the court, pass to Pugh, can't find the handle. Pugh gets the rebound, goes up for the shot too hard. Rebound by Tuttle. Tuttle to Olet. And get it down. Olet driving, goes back out to Barilla. Barilla goes up for the shot from 15, no good. Rebound, Phosphor, still Phosphor, and left knocked out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball. David Carter does a smart play there by not going up to try to get the ball as Indian Creek knocks it out of bounds. Central doing a much better job on the glass. Rebounds are tied now at 17 apiece. Olet inbounds to Lewis, back to Olet. Gives him the chicken sign, as they call it. Whatever that chicken play, that's a back door. Up past the corner, up with a shot, no good. Rebound picked up by number 40 for the Indian Creek. It's Brian Lucas. And that's a new play in the Crusader repertoire. That's almost stolen but knocked out of bounds by Danny Lewis on good hustle as they were looking for Woodland on the right side. Tuttle gives him a high five. Indian Creek struggling against Crusader pressure. Absolutely struggling every time. Woodland takes it out of bounds to Short, guarded by Olet. Brand Short at the top of the key, throws over to Lucas. Lucas bounce pass into the big man. Pugh pass to Stahl from the leg. Shot up and rolls around and he gets the bucket. Nice soft shot. Good assist by Artie Pugh. That's their first goal of the quarter coming at the minute and 35 mark. 27-23 with a minute and a half left. Redskins up. Pass inside to Lewis. He goes over the shot. No good. And Pugh with the bridge. Can't believe he's going to get the foul called against him. Now, Artie, that's a good block out, but you have to stay straight. You can't use the bridge by bending. Pugh picks up his second. That's a dangerous play, too, if you're not careful. Sean Small will check into the lineup. 35 Stahl will check out. Tuttle at the line. Central has missed their last 2 one-on-ones in this quarter. Tuttle looks aimed, fires, shot too strong on the second ring. Rebound by Carter. He goes over the shot too strong. Phosphor, still Phosphor, picked up by Lane. Crusaders have missed all 3 foul shots. Brand Short now over to Lucas on the right side. Gets it to Small out near the top of the key. Small looks inside, has Lucas open. Easy bucket. Nice backdoor screen by Jimmy Lane, and Small found Lucas for the easy deuce. Down to a minute left to go in the half. Redskins up by 6. Perillo having problems with the basketball. Throws over to Olet at the top of the key. Guarded by Short. JoJo looking to drive. Drives in, shot up. Will count, no. Foul before the shot. On the ground, a foul is against 24, Brant Short. So Olet, who's 2 of 2 from the stripe, in with 8 points, will attempt to knock in the first foul shot of the quarter for Central. Garrett Miller will check in for the Crusaders. Tuttle will check out. And Tuttle did not commit a personal foul. He committed a technical foul, but not a personal foul, but that counts as a personal foul. Olet with a 1-on-1, shot up, rolls around, no good. The Crusaders still having problems at the line. Foul line killing them. 5 1-and-1s. 4 1-and-1s missed in the quarter. 45 seconds left to go. Short brings it across the timeline. Bounce pass to Lucas. Foul inside called.
think that's going to be against Miller.
Yeah, he was trying to guard Lane, who's much bulkier than he inside, and got caught for pushing.
Here Miller with his first.
16.
Yeah, the Crusaders have hung around pretty much, too, without Benji Claus over the past 5 minutes. Winner looking to throw the ball inbound, still looking, bounce pass to Small. Small with a spin move, goes up for the left, counted the foul. Yeah, Hunter's tried to block the shot, but Sean Small, as I said earlier, he can sky. Connor's a good jumper, but can't get as high as Sean Small. Connor with his first foul. 31-23 as the Redskins have moved back out to an 8-point lead. Crusaders have cut it down to 2, but Indian Creek with 6 consecutive points.
Every time Central's made a move, Indian Creek has had the answer.
Ball connects for the 3-point play. A 9-point lead now as Aulette will bring it up court. With 30 seconds left to go in the half. Branch short guarding him. Trying to force him right past the corner, throws it away. Connor looking to cut, goes through it after the cut was made, and the ball goes out of bounds.
7 Crusader turnovers. They normally only average about 10 or 11 in the game. That's been one of their strengths.
See if Indian Creek decides to hold for one. We're down to 23 seconds. Bounce pass to Lucas on the right side. Pass inside, still battle for it, knocked out of bounds.
We got a foul on Lane, I think.
55, Jimmy Lane. He picks up his second. Crusaders happy about that call. They'll come back for another 1-and-1.
Not a good decision by Lucas, because why try to put it inside if you're holding for the last shot? Keep it out on the perimeter and then go, and that's what Joe Dunleavy just told him.
Aaron Miller will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Lewis will stay back.
Central normally an excellent foul shooting team, but not tonight. They hit the first 2, they missed the last 4.
Miller shot up, and this one's good. Miller breaks the drought. Crusaders now 1 for 5 in the period.
Do you think it's the fans standing behind the basket, breaking the concentration?
No, the orange matches the rim. Miller second shot up, rolls around, no good. Rebound picked up by Lane. He's being harassed by Aulette. And Connor, as he gets to the Branch Short comes across the timeline. Pass to Willen. Willen for 3, got it. That could be a killer. With 8 seconds left, it's 35-24. The Crusaders coming down. Aulette with 4, 3. Aulette will let it fly for 3. It'll be short air ball. That'll be the end of the first half. It is for Indian Creek 35. The Crusaders 24. We'll be back after these messages.
It's time for...
Well, back at Indian Creek High School, it's halftime, and the Redskins lead it 35-24. A game of streaks. Indian Creek got on top 8-0, and it was up 13-9 as Crusaders battled back and went back up, and then Crusaders battled back to pull within 2 at 25-23. But Indian Creek with a 10-1 stretch at the end of the half. They go by 11.
That's a big, big run that Indian Creek had, and what you're saying is true. It's been a game of runs. Indian Creek goes out, Central comes back. Indian Creek goes out, Central comes back, and the last time Central comes back making the steals, all of a sudden the Creek gets a goal, Small gets a 3-pointer, a regular one, and then Wyman with that big tray at the end of the half. Big. You're talking about an 11-point lead on a floor that your team usually plays extremely well on.
Wyman nails 4 threes in the first half, to end up with 14 points to lead the way. The Indian Creek Redskins up by 11 at the half. We'll send it back now to the studio, Mike Meadows, for some news and updates, and we'll see you back here in about 5 to 7 minutes. Just about set for third period action, 35-24. First half lead belongs to the Redskins.
It's been a game of runs. Indian Creek 8-0 out quick. Central comes back with a 9-5 run. Indian Creek with a 7-0 run. And Crusaders with a 14-5 run. And then Indian Creek finishes out, Jim, with a 10-1 run. So if you're going by that, it's Central's turn for the run.
The only thing is their runs aren't quite as big as Indian Creek runs.
Indian Creek runs are runs where Central does not score very much.
Same starting lineup except Sean Small. He started also. So same starting lineup for the Redskins as they take possession here in the third period with Pugh out at the top of the key, the big man directing traffic. Still looking, throws over to Sean Small on the left wing. Shaw goes into the paint, goes over to shot, rolls around no good. Winland fights for the rebound. Wyman. Pugh gets the rebound, goes up for the shot, no good. Too strong against Pugh again, has it blocked. Rebound by Small, and Creek still with possession. Small back out to Johnston, and they slow it down. Wyman at the top of the key, guarded by Barillo. Pass on the right side of Pugh. Looking inside, throws to Small. Small at the corner of the foul line. Back out to Weinman. Wyman out to Small. Small looking inside, doesn't have it. Pass out to the elbow to Pugh. Pugh back over to Johnson. Open, shot up, no good. Try for the rebound. Pugh gets it. Pugh takes a step. Gets called for the walk. He finally got his first goal, but he moved the pivot foot. But that's the kind of shot you want. The last shot that Johnson got straight away, about 14 feet, nobody on him. Indian Creek with 4 cracks at it, 4 offensive rebounds, and could not come up with a goal. They possessed the ball for a minute. Paulette with the basketball over in the left corner to David Carter, guarded by Small, back out to Benji Claus, who's back in the starting lineup. Pass into Carter, shot up, he's fouled, the bucket count. Gets the roll, David Carter. Fouls on who? Fouls on number 32. That is Sean Small. That's his first, the team's first. Carter with 6 points in the first half. As Peterson and Lane check back in, Pugh will have a seat along with Small. I've been wondering about Peterson. If he's injured, he saw very little play time in that first half for whatever reason, and he's been on a streak lately. Only had 1 bucket, picked up 2 fouls, foul and a technical. Connor at the line to complete the 3-point play, got it. Crusaders out on the gate early, 35-27. Connor now with 9. Ball tipped by Allett, almost stolen, picked up by Wyman. Wyman comes across the timeline now. Gives it to Winland. Winland drives, gives it to the paint, shot up, no good. Fought for the rebound, knocked out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball. It'll be Redskin basketball. Excuse me, Jim. Neither team shot the basketball very well in the first half. The Redskins 13 of 31, the Crusaders 10 of 28. Indian Creek basketball underneath, pass to Peterson. He goes up from 6 feet, air ball, rebound by Connor. Tuttle had a hand in his face, good defensive. JoJo Allett coming down the left side, stop, jumper up, off the back of the rim, no good. Falls over Winland trying to get the rebound, but it goes back out to Claus. Pass inside to Connor, layup up and good. Excellent look by Benji Claus on a backdoor lob. Connor went 5 in the period. Lane, I think, got caught up in all the switching around, and Connor was open for the easy layup. Trap by the Crusaders, pass inside to Winland. Winland drives, goes up for a scoop. He's hammered by Tuttle. Good foul by Tuttle. I think Winland would have got the goal. Central on the run here. They're 5-0 in this quarter. First team foul on the Crusaders. Winland with an excellent first half. He had 10 in the first quarter and got the tray at the buzzer, or with about 7 seconds to go. He's in with 14 points to lead all scores. Small at 7 and Lane 6 in that first half as Winland makes the first free throw. The bench of Indian Creek, quite effective. Winland's second free throw up, also good. So they answer the corner three-pointer with 2. It's 37-29. 6:05 left to go in the third period. Is all that guarded by Weinman. Over to Connor in the left corner. Just back out to Claus. Claus pass inside to Connor. Connor turnaround jumper off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Lane. Once again, Central went to that 3-man game. They played just 3 guys on the left side of the floor, and they tried to get Connor inside on the pick and roll. Get a turnaround jumper. Wouldn't fall. Now Indian Creek with Peterson at the foul line. Throws back over to Johnson. Johnson with a pass inside the lane. Backs his man up. Goes over the shot. No good. Rebound by Connor. Here comes Connor out in front of the pack. He'll pull it back out to Claus. Benji guarded by Winland. Benji with a crossover dribble. Goes up for the shot. That one's going to be short. Airball off the side of the glass. Picked up by Lane. Benji a little quick on that shot. Indian Creek continues to do a pretty good job on the glass. They led in rebounds 22-19 at the half. Wyman over to Winland. Pass over to Peterson. Knocked out of bounds. As coming from behind with Connor to help out. Connor's going to have to give Tuttle a little bit of help with Peterson. Lane checks out. All in for the Redskins. Redskins already with 7 rebounds in this quarter. They got 4 on 1 possession on the offense. Winland to Johnson. Johnson for 3 off the rim. No good. Rebound by Claus. Crusaders coming back the other way. Now they pull it out to Allett. Allett goes up for 3. Shot up. No good. Air ball. Rolls out of bounds. That's 2 air balls in a row for the Crusaders, and the crowd let them have it. Yep, normally you don't see that. Either team shooting very well. Indian Creek has not goaled in this quarter. They have missed their first 8 shots, but Central has made only 2 out of 7. Brand Short checks into the Redskin lineup, replacing Johnson. This quarter looks like a replay of the second quarter game when they couldn't throw it into the ocean. Got off to a hot start and then just kind of fell apart after that. Brand Short driving on Allett. Takes it back out to Stahl. Stahl to Wyman. Wyman from the foul line looking, throws to Peterson on the right side, pass inside to Willen, goes up for a shot, layup, and he's fouled. That's a nice cut. That's going to be Claus's fourth. Yeah, Claus got beat on the cut. Once he got beat, he should have just left him go. Excellent pass inside. Windland moving without the basketball. So Windland will go to the free throw line. 4 points in the quarter, 18 on the game, looking to complete the three-point play. 4:45 left to go in the third period. It's 39-29. Windland's free throw up off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, picked up by Short. Another offensive rebound. Pass inside for Peterson. He lays it up in. That's what you call a 4-point play. Peterson got inside of Tuttle, and Tuttle couldn't get the foul or the block. 12-point lead as Aulette comes back down the court looking for a cutter, doesn't get him there. JoJo with a pass on the right side to Danny Lewis, checked in. And the pass is stolen by Peterson. It's a foot race. Peterson goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Connor. Has it stripped away. They're fighting for it. It's thrown back out, picked up by Wyman. Wyman drives to the inside, comes from 10 feet, no good. Rebound by Connor, or Aulette this time. And JoJo coming back the other way, has it stolen by Stoll, but he fouls it. Good hustle by Stoll, but he picks up his second. Second.
You don't want to foul a guy in the back court.
41-29, Crusader lead with 4:08 left to go in the third period. Aulette guarded by Weinman. Looking for Connor underneath. Now they switch. JoJo with the pass, still looking, still tied up. Pass to Lewis. Lewis drives into the lane, goes up for the shot, got it, the foul. Pretty nice move by the sub. Danny Lewis took it strong to the glass, and Peterson got him. Peterson picks up his third. Peterson going for the rejection. Lewis with his first goal, and Central now trying to get a run going. 41-31. Lewis will be at the line to try to complete the three-point play with 3:51 left to go in the third. Lewis foul shot up, rolls around and falls in.
Good-looking shot by Danny. He's 1 of 2 from the line.
9-point Redskin lead.
That's been a number we've seen a lot tonight, 9-point lead.
Wyman over on the left side to Branch Short to Peterson at the top of the key, still looking, decides to drive the lane. No, foul coming back the other way, called against Windland.
Illegal block. Turnover, Windland's second personal.
Fourth foul as Lucas checks in, Windland checks out. Coach Dunleavy was going to give him an earful.
Nah, he didn't really holler at him.
I was surprised that when he took him out that quick. Joe's mellowing a little bit.
He got his first technical last week.
Pass on the left side to Connor, being guarded by Stoll. Holds it up high, bounce pass. Foul on Lucas as he tried to guard Danny Lewis and make the steal. And now the foul's starting to add up for Indian Creek. That's 5 here in the third period.
That's a shot only 3 of 8 from the stripe. If you're a mathematician, you know that's 37.5%. That's not going to get it done. I guarantee you they'll shoot better in the second half, not shooting into the crowd.
3:26 left to go in the third. It's a 9-point Redskin lead. The Crusaders inbound the ball to Danny Lewis, who gives it back to JoJo Aulette.
Can you believe Dunleavy never had a technical? There's another foul.
Bounce pass to Wyman. So foul on Wyman. That's his second. And the one thing that the depth of Indian Creek does is the fact that it's hard to get them in foul trouble. Whereas the Crusaders have Benji Claus with 4 fouls. Indian Creek with nobody with more than 3, and that's Peterson. Aulette takes it out of bounds underneath the bucket. Still looking, throws inbound to Tuttle on the right side. Tuttle with a little dribble. Gives it back to JoJo. Wyman almost got the foul. JoJo drives into the lane, goes up for the shot. It'll count. No. JoJo won the bucket, a blocking foul called against Wyman.
So that'll be bonus time with 3:13 to go in the third quarter. Could be a key to Central getting back in the game as they trail by 9.
Windland will check back in. Wyman, I think, will check out. Sean Small comes back into the Redskin lineup.
As Joe told me at the sectional draw on Sunday, he drew his first sacrifice. I mean, all these years, as much as you scream, you've never had a technical. Like there's something wrong with him referee. He smiled.
Windland, Short, Lucas, Small, and Stahl in for the Redskins. Wholesale changes as JoJo at the foul line. So 1-on-1, shot back of the rim, no good. And the Crusaders haunting themselves again at the free throw line. Coming back the other way is Lucas from about 8 feet, no good. Rebound by Connor. Crusaders coming back the other way. David Connor has the ball fall out of his hands. Rebound by Small. Had Windland open deep, couldn't get it to him.
Up and down, up and down.
Branch Short with the attack. Throw over to Stahl. Stahl pump fakes, goes up for the shot off the front of the rim, no good. Battled for. Rebound goes out of bounds. Redskin basketball. 2:51 left to go in the third. It's still 41-32 Redskins. 32 rebounds for the Redskins, 24 for the Crusaders, including team rebounds like that one. Stalls bounce past to Winland. Winland lets it fly for three. Got it. He's got a stroke. His three-point stroke is better than his two-point stroke. 44-32. Winland with 21 to lead all scorers. I saw him against East Liverpool a couple of weeks ago. And Winland had 15 points in the first half, kind of disappeared for a while in the second half, ended up with 22. He's got a stroke. I'm impressed with the sophomore. Crusaders down by 12 with 2:40 left to go in the third as Aulette moves on the left side to Danny Lewis. Looking inside, a foul will be called. It's going to be against Stahl as Aaron Miller was fighting for position underneath. Lucas picks up his second. Well, what's happening here, when you play behind the guy in the low post, you can't have your paws on it. Meanwhile, Miller's spreading his body out in there. And Stahl's got, or Lucas got his hand, which is Stahl got his hands on him, and you can't do it. Crusaders have missed 6 free throws tonight. Miller from the foul line with a 1-on-1. Small almost got in the lane early. They don't call it. The free throw is missed by Miller. They're all 1-and-1s. That's 7 1-and-1s they've missed. Branch Short now on the attack for the Redskins over to Lucas on the right side. Bounce pass to Sean Small. Small back out to Short. Short over to Winland. Winland drives, bumped by Danny Lewis. Willard's got a nice step into the lane. Left hand goes up. Well, I've seen his quickness as he makes his move to the goal. He's not hefty or anything. He's not big, but he's quick enough to get into that crease. He's got a high dribble, too. You come out on him, he'll go by you. Stahl taking it out of bounds to Winland. Winland lets it fly for three again. Off the rim, no good. Small doesn't get the call over the back. Rebound by Connor. Back out to Joe Aulette. Crusaders back on the attack. That was a set play on out of bounds. Throw over to Danny Lewis. Danny Lewis drives, shot up, no good. Rebound by Stahl. Not the kind of shot they wanted, a running one-hander. Indian Creek continues to do an excellent job on the defensive glass, limiting Central to 1-1 shot. There's a foul on the baseline against the Crusaders. I think it's going to be against Danny Lewis. It is, as he collides into Lucas, who was setting a pick. I got to believe that's one of the differences in this basketball game, that Indian Creek has been able to dominate the offensive and defensive glass. Basically been one and out. And now we have a break in the action as one of the officials coming over. Gus Huber, the principal of Indian Creek High School, telling the kids don't throw anything on the floor. And now Roy Lazier does likewise to the PA announcer. Earlier, Joe Dunleavy had told the kids behind the basket not to throw things. Oh, it's stupid for one and it's dangerous for another. A kid slips on it, he can get injured. Indian Creek looking to throw it inbounds. They do to Small. Small back out, throws it over top. It's going to roll all the way out of bounds. The Crusaders will have the basketball underneath the Indian Creek bucket. Turnover number 9 for the Redskins. Central in with 10. Minute 54 left to go in the third period. 44-32. Redskin lead. Pass inbound to Connor. Connor drives in the lane. Now stops. Pulls back out looking for a man. Has Lewis. Lewis drives in the lane. Shot up from 8. Good. Good looking shot by Danny. He's giving the Crusaders a lift with Claus on the bench with 4 personals. He's had 5 in the quarter. Branch Short being pressured. Double team by the Crusaders. Dropped away by Joe Aulette. And then a foul called. Back on the arm. It's either Short or Lucas. It'll be on 24. Short is Branch and Short. And Central's got to convert. And they're going to be at the foul line again. They've missed 7 1-1. They missed 1, 2, 4 in the second quarter. Or was it 5? 4, 6 1-and-1s unless I've missed one. But that's still not going to get it done. You're taking away possibly 2 points at a time. David Connor at the line looks to aim, fire too strong. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Crusader basketball. Reminiscence, this foul missing of what the Indian Creek girls did in losing in their sectional tournament last evening. They missed 6 out of 15 fouls in the fourth quarter. All that with a pass to Connor. Hits off his hand. Caught by Sean Paul. Sean Paul in the drive goes up for the slam. No good. Rebound by Saul. Lays it up and in. Saul has been a force on the glass off the board. 46-34 with a minute 20 left to go in the third. Pass over to Danny Lucas on the left side now, looking inside to Connor. Says it almost stripped. He goes up for the shot. Hacked by Stahl. Stahl picks up his third. They wanted a foul before that. they can get it. So the Crusaders again will go to the line. 1:15 left to go. They're down by 12.
18 points off the bench for Indian Creek out of their 46.
That's 4 fouls on Stahl. Connor at the line. Looks, aims, fires, got it. They break the drought as he finally gets one to fall. Connor now 2 out of 4 from the line. He's got 12 points. Connor looks, aims, fires, got that one too. 46-36 with 1:15 left in the third. Crusaders with the trap again, 2-2-1. Over to Short. Short across the timeline to Stahl. Stahl drives into the paint, has it picked up, has it knocked away. Stolen and saved, no. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Redskin basketball. The Crusaders get the turnover, but they don't get the basketball.
Well, when the big man gets the ball against the press, the big man should not be doing a lot of dribbling because that's what can happen. People sneak up from behind. Stahl out and Lane in.
Lane will inbound. Looking, throws it into Short. Short will bring it back out with 1 minute left to go in the third. Short with all that on him to Winland. Winland drives into the paint, has the ball stolen, and a foul called. A late call as Jojo had taken about 2 steps. Foul called on Olet. That'll be his second. Team fifth.
Looked like something happened that made Winland lose the basketball, but I couldn't see what it was. Roy Lazier did.
Lane will inbound the basketball, throws over, shot up for Winland, off the rim, no good, rebound by Lane, a long rebound, back out to Lucas. Lucas to Short with 48 seconds left.
Let's see if Joe Dunleavy works for the last shot.
Short
Getting earlier.
over to Lucas on the right side. Lucas looking inside for Winland. Bounce pass inside, gets the rebound. Winland goes up with a shot, no good. And a foul called underneath. The Crusader fan is running walking against Winland. Winland got the ball underneath, and then it was expecting a man there, wasn't there. Foul called against David Connor. That's his second.
It's a matter of did he keep the pivot foot down until he dribbled the basketball. Close call. This went to the home squad. Winland, who has struggled somewhat from the line to shoot 2.
Winland looks, aims, fires, got it.
He's almost an 80% shooter. He's hit 3 out of 4 in this quarter.
47-36, 35 seconds left. Winland will have the second. Shot up. This one is good also.
Not much rotation, but a very soft shot.
Back to a 12-point lead. 30 seconds left to go in the half. Crusaders back on the attack. Play call from the Crusader bench. All that throws over to Connor. Connor drives into the lane and fouls.
Yeah, he gave the ball fake to Jimmy Lane, and Lane went for it and then tried to grab him as he went by.
Lane picks up his third. So Connor will be back at the line shooting the 1-and-1 as Tuttle checks back into the Crusader lineup, replacing Aaron Miller.
7 points for Connor in this quarter, 13 in the game.
Connor's the only Crusader in double figures. David Connor with a 1-and-1, looks, aims, fires, got it. He's made his last 3. Drops the lead back down to 11. He'll have a second shot.
Good comeback by Connor after missing 2 of his first 3.
Connor with his second foul shot is up and good. 48-38, 25 seconds left is all. That picks up Short full court. Crusaders in the trap again over to Lucas. Lucas back to Short, back over to Winland. They got to hurry. Winland throws it, finally gets it across the branch. Short. They got number 3 on 2, but Short pulls it back out. 10 seconds left to go in the quarter. Down to 7 seconds as Short. And there's a clock in front of him with 5 seconds. Throw over to Winland. Winland lets it fly off the rim, no good. Lucas tries to get the tip, doesn't get it. At the end of 3, it's Indian Creek 48, the Crusaders 38. We'll be back after these messages.
It's time for...
Well, back at Indian Creek, it's 48-38. The Crusaders will have the ball to start the 4th period. All that is joined in the backcourt now by Claus as he checks in with 4 fouls.
Here we go. Claus, give pass to Olet. He's open for 3. He didn't score in the 3rd quarter, and he won't score here as Winland grabs the rebound.
Barilla had a shot at it. Winland just out-jumped him for the ball.
Again, Indian Creek dominating the glass. Short outside, deep on the right. Peterson against Tuttle. To Short. Little motion game to Winland. Baseline Peterson. Back out to Short. Short drive. Pulls up. Shot partially blocked. Connor grabs the bounce. Dunleavy wanted the foul call. Doesn't get a nice block. Quickly down court. Aulette lost the handle. Regains. He shoots for three. Too strong off the back of the iron. And John Small once again with the rebound. JoJo has really struggled. He was shut out in that third period. Misses his first 2 shots of the fourth. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. The Chris by 10, left side. Windland drives, runner off the glass and in and foul. I think Claus is gone. Let's see what Roy Major says as Windland gets the deuce. 1-2 with Claus as he fouls out. Hit his first goal, a 3-point shot in that first quarter. And with 7:03 to go in the fourth quarter, Benji Claus, who spent time on the bench because of foul trouble, is on the bench permanently. So the Crusaders will have to bring somebody in now, and Claus doesn't even get to play that much. He gets the quick fouls, gets his fourth foul, and the fifth very quickly, both times coming into the ball game, and that takes an outside shooter away from the Crusaders as Danny Lewis will check back in. He came a good third quarter with 5 points off the bench. Wendland now with 25 at 10 above his season average. 26 as he converts the standard 3-point play. And all of a sudden, your biggest lead of the game, 51-38, early fourth quarter. Aulette left side to Lewis. Looking low for Connor, can't get it in. Back to Aulette. Aulette lost the handle. Weinman picks it up. Turnover number 12 for the Crusaders, and they're in deep trouble here at the jam-packed Indian Creek Gymnasium. Peterson deep outside, motion game by Joe Dunleavy. He's short. Ball handling between the legs, gets it to Windland. He drives. His runner will crawl in. Windland takes it to the goal. He's right-handed. He drives it with the left hand. Instead of laying over the left hand, he goes up with the right hand and knifes through and is able to draw contact. This time he doesn't get the foul, but he gets the bucket. Windland having an outstanding game with 28. Baseline Lewis hounded by Windland out top. Aulette drives. Runner got the roll. Aulette with his first goal and a half. He's got 10. 53-40 Central. Three-quarter court pressure. Windland to Short. Across the timeline to Stoll, back to Short. To Windland. Windland jumper in and out. Rebound. Stoll had it, but kicked it out of bounds. Maybe a little quicker. They're going to take Windland out after that shot. Dunleavy not happy with that one at all. Johnston will check in. He wanted to eat some time on the clock. Windland had the three, looking to put it out of reach. He misses, so they take him out. Joey says, why quick shot? We're moving the ball. We're getting easier shots. Front court, Aulette. Small's got him. Aulette spins. Gets it over to Barilla for three. Bang. Barilla likes the three, and he got it. Barilla was shut down. He had a quick bucket in the first quarter. Hasn't scored since then. All of a sudden, down to 10. Johnson in trouble. Back court. Small. He dribbles across the timeline. Short. He's in a double team. He's in trouble. He's dribbling on the floor. He almost lost it. Out of bounds. Aulette tried to save it. It'll be Indian Creek basketball as Short was in trouble, double teamed by Aulette and Connor. That kept getting knocked away. The Crusaders are doing a good job of causing a possible turnover, but they just can't pick the basketball up and take it down the court. They keep knocking it around, and it ends up going out of bounds. There's guys diving everywhere. They can't get the ball to bounce straight up off the floor. 5:23 to go. The Cricks by 10. 53-43. Lane checks in, gets it inbound. To Short, back to Lane, baseline. Weinman open, but won't take the shot. Weinman is fouled by a reaching Aulette, his first. Well, now you start getting in position with 5:12 left to go. Do you want to maybe start putting them on the line? And the fact that JoJo just picked up his third puts him in a little bit of precarious position. Connor's got two, Lewis got two. Those guys. Frank Tefet's going to call timeout. 5:12 left to go. Crusaders down by 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds. 5:12 left to go in the game. It's a 10-point Redskin lead, and Weinman will be at the line shooting the 1-and-1. Well, 10-point lead. Fouls are important down the stretch. The lefty missed it to the right. Lane rebounds, but he's over the back, and they'll walk the other way, so a possible 4-point turnaround with only a second ticking off the clock. Windland will check back into the ball game for the Redskins. Johnson in the game from the stripe. It is last four. Another key 1-on-1. You think of all the 1-on-1s that they've missed? It might be a different game right now.
He gets the first. Connor having another good offensive game. Has 16 points.
Since Claus went out, they were down by 13. They've cut it to 8.
Connor converts a pair. 53-45. Indian Creek lengthens the lead, and Central comes back. Still in the back court. Across the timeline, short. The lane didn't take the shot, and that's a good decision.
Oh, key there. They don't let the basketball hit the floor. Don't give the Crusaders a chance for a turnover. Pass, or across the line.
They're in that 5-man passing game. Peterson out deep. Hands it off to Short. To Weinman. Guarded by Barilla. Left side, Peterson again. Looking low, gets it out. Weinman to Winland. He brings it out deep between the rings. They're running clock. Weinman, deep in the center circle. Peterson.
Down to 4.5.
Peterson picked up his dribble, but got it to Weinman. Weinman dribbles out deep. Gets it to Short. Short has it. Dribbles in. Gets it back out to Peterson.
They want a double dribble as he picked it up and dribbled it down, but they might have been knocked out of his hand.
Here goes Windland into the lane, and JoJo Arlette got him. He saw the opening. So it'll be 1-1. The youngsters hit 5 of 6 fouls here in the second half. 6 of 7, nothing but net.
He makes this free throw, he'll be up to 30 points.
Having an excellent game.
Aaron Miller checks in, Huddle comes out.
54-45. 4:11 to go, fourth quarter. Second one perfect. The kid is second. 55-45. All that front court against Short. Baseline left side, Connor. Connor out top, Lewis. Looking in for Connor. Connor against Lane. Lane with 4 personals. Good job defensively. Connor misses the shot.
Lane just sticks his hands up and lets Connor take the shot. Could have maybe driven into him a little more, made some contact. Maybe got that 5th foul, but he comes up short.
Here goes Short to the glass. Put it up and got it. His first goal of the basketball game. Saw the opening and took it. All of a sudden, back to a 12-point lead. Arlette outside. Short on it. Arlette pull-up jumper. He got it. Arlette with 12.
They're going to need a lot from him coming down these last 3.5 minutes.
57-47, 3:23 to go. Backcourt pressure. Short across the timeline to Winland. Winland dribbling. Winland underneath. Nobody there. Picked off. Here comes Miller. Quickly ahead to Connor. Spins. Connor in the lane. Put it up. In and out. Foul. Weinman got the personal.
Yeah, Weinman a little bit too late coming there as he picks up his 4th foul. But Connor could have got that one to fall. He could have brought it to within 7.
That was a nifty spin by Connor. If I'd try that, I'd still be on the floor, tripping over my shoestring.
Those are tough plays because Connor's racing down the right sideline, looking for the pass for Barreau. So not only does he have to catch the pass, take a dribble, and then spin, but that's all in full motion. It's hard to keep your feet going in that kind of way.
As emotionally packed as this game is, I've only got Central with 12 turnovers and the Crick with 11. Connor up and in. The veteran has been tough. He's got 18.
Made his last 7 free throws.
12 in the second half. 57-48, he converts a pair. 57-49, back to 8, full court pressure. Short against Arlette.
Arlette's going to be careful, don't want to pick up that 5th one.
He dribbles across the timeline. Short directing traffic. Right side, Winland and Arlette reaching in, not a smart decision, has fouled out. No doubt that it was a personal.
Oh, they're going to give him the 4th. I got him with 5.
Okay, well, we missed one somewhere. We gave him one too many. So that's why he's reaching in. Nothing wrong with that.
Now he's got to be careful.
The only trouble is he puts a hot man at the foul line.
Thing is, with all that growing Short, you know Short's going to handle the ball most of the time. If you don't want to keep all that out of foul trouble, we might have to switch.
Winland drills another one.
Put somebody like Barella or somebody that has fouls to give on Brant Short.
Winland has made a 3-5-9 of his last 10. After missing 2 in a row before that.
He's got 31, make it...
In and out, tunnel rebound.
Jinxed it.
Here comes Arlette. They got to hurry. 2:50 to go. They're down 9. Connor in the lane. Connor out to Lewis.
Lewis, pull-up shot, rim blasted in. Danny Lewis with a couple of big baskets.
Danny Lewis was losing the handle on that, too, as he was going over top.
58-51. They get it into the front court. Lane to Short. Dribbles out of a double team. Now Windland is double teamed. He gets out of the double team.
And Windland initiated contact, too.
Windland out deep to Peterson, left side, down low, almost threw it away. Connor almost with the grab intended for Short out of bounds to Indian Creek. Not a good pass.
They will take it out underneath. A 7-point lead for the Redskins. 2:22 left to go in the game.
Lots of deuces on the board. Trigger man Windland lobs into the lane, and Peterson grabs it and dribbles out and gets it deep to Short between the center circle. Short against Olet. Short drives the lane. Short a runner. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Connor saves it, but right to lane.
But again, second
to Short. Well, that's the big difference as I see it in this game. Short double team. Weinman in the lane. He's hammered by Tuttle. The difference is the rebound. And they've got a ton of them.
2 minutes exactly now. Crusaders down by 7. A couple of minutes after 9 o'clock on 1340 WSTV Steubenville.
To go. Big foul shots from the lefty. Weinman, who missed his only foul shot. He's now missed 2. It's a 2-shot foul.
For Frankie Lawyer and to give the Crusaders a fresh set of legs, plus get some fouls to give. They're going to try to put them on the line. I think the rest of the way down by 7.
From the stripe, Weinman is a 70%er. He missed the second. Central rebound. Olet quickly front court. Olet drives. Olet's in off the glass. He's got himself 6 in the quarter. All of a sudden, 58-53.
He's got some height advantage too over Short, who might take some threes.
Short beats the pressure. Short tries to get it to Peterson, tipped out of bounds. I think by Connor, if he bounce passes it, I'm pretty sure Peterson's got a layup. Checking back in for Central is Aaron Miller for Tuttle. Going for quicker defenders. A minute and 41 to go. Indian Creek by 5. That led as many as 14.
Yeah, Crusaders have really battled back.
Into Short to Windland. Double team to Short. Short in the lane. Gets it back out to Weinman. Weinman dribbling. Now a whistle. Official timeout. Is there something on the floor? Yes, there is.
On the floor again.
So the Creek will take it out underneath, up on the sideline. With a minute and 28 to go, down by 5. Central can't let them run too much clock. They're going to have to foul if they don't get the steal. Triggerman Windland into Weinman.
Might be the guy to foul. He's missed 3.
Double team gets it to Lane. Lane looks. Lane to Short. Inside lob, Peterson. And Connor gets the block out of bounds. Looked like it might have been a grab. Mitchell could have been strained.
I tell you what, the one official has his back to Peterson because Peterson let it have it. If he would have hurt him, he would have picked up another technical.
So it's inbounded by Windland. He's looking. Finally gets it to Lane. Power move. Sticks it in. Big play by Lane is 8 points. A huge goal with a minute and 11 to go.
6 in the first period.
Olet quickly hits the jumper. Central calls a timeout. A minute and 5 to go. 60-55 as it didn't take all that time to heat up here. He's been red hot in the last 2 minutes. A minute and 5 to go. Indian Creek by 5 back after this.
Big score, minute 5 left to go in the basketball game. It's 60-55. The Redskins with a 5-point lead. The Crusaders with a quick bucket at the timeout.
Well, Lane got the big goal as Windland struggled to get it in, but he just got it to Lane, who made a spin, got it in. But Olet comes back to counter.
Those are backbreakers as they're looking to foul.
Home run to Weinman. He's fouled by Connor. He made a heck of a reception between 2 defenders, streaking down the floor. A big chance by Joe Dunleavy. It pays off. Weinman to the line. He says it's 1-1.
Yeah, this is a man you want to foul, though. Weinman has missed 3 in a row tonight. He might be thinking about those misses. So if you're Crusaders, it's a good foul. You don't give him the easy bucket. Only a couple of seconds tick off the clock.
He was 30 of 43, which is 70%. But tonight, he's 0 of 3 and scoreless. This is a big foul shot with a minute and 4 to go. The lefty with good spin swishes it. He'll get the bonus.
Yeah, he gave that one a chance. That was the key there. The other ones that were just line drives off the sides of the rim, but he let that one up there nice and soft and got it.
Lawyer out, Barilla in. Weinman will get the bonus. The lefty, rim glassing in. He's got his first two, and they're big ones. Another 7-point lead. Here comes Aulette quickly. Aulette, drive, pull up 12-footer. Back of the iron, too strong. Tuttle rebounds, and Windland fouled him.
Tuttle goes to the line to shoot 1-1. That's not a smart foul by Indian Creek because you stop the clock, give the Crusaders a chance to get 2 points without any time running off.
After a horrible first half of 3 of 8, they hit 6 of 8 in the third quarter and 4 of 4 here in the fourth quarter. Tuttle got it. 62-56. He converts the second.
That looks good on those free throws.
Teams matching fouls and goals. 5-point lead, 57 seconds to go. Lane in the back court. The Windland gets to the head. Tip. Short picks it up across the timeline. The Windland triple teamed and fouled, I think, by Connor. On to go. The Heat's on 1-1. No doubt about it. He's got 32. Nothing but the cord.
Got at least. They got 63. He's got 32 of them.
Not a whole lot of spin, but a smooth-looking shot.
Oh, without the spin, he gives it a chance in case it hits the rim.
Another switch. 64-57. Big foul shots. The last 4 for Indian Creek. Aulette to Lewis. Looking. Inside. Tipped away. Stolen. Foul Tuttle. Going for the tip away.
Yeah, the ball knocked away. It's taken up by Weinman. And then
5 from the line. Weinman has now hit 3 in a row. Under pressure. 13 and 6 as Weinman converts the second. 66-57. Here comes Aulette front court. Aulette with a long tray. Back of the iron. Tuttle rebound. His return is short. Ball on the deck. Fighting for it. Picked up by Barilla for 3. Way short. Tuttle rebound. To Barilla for 3 more. He missed this one. And it's Connor rebound. Back to Barilla for the 3. Back up. He got it. Mamma mia. Trenchel finally pounding the glass. Barilla hits the tray. 66-60. 15-6 to go. Back in 30. Foul and hope Indian Creek misses. But in this fourth quarter, Indian Creek deadly from the line. 10 of 13. Lane will trigger. Kicked out of bounds by Connor. No time off the clock.
Lawyer will check in for Lewis.
So Lane this time will not be able to move. Gets it into Peterson. Aulette on him. He can't foul. Ahead to Lane. Across the timeline. We're down to under 10. And Aulette reaches in, and I think he's fouled out.
A little body contact between Lane and Tuttle, and everybody getting into it thought something was going to happen, but it was
No, it was accidental. Tuttle went to pick Lane up.
down to 7 seconds. Lane will shoot the free throw. And he's 6'7", gets his hands up in the air. They can't get the basketball. He throws over top to Lane.
Lane for 1-1. He missed it. Connor rebound. Connor quickly down court. Barilla from downtown. Air ball. Foul on the rebound. And Indian Creek with 2:06 to go will go to the line.
They'll go win it. It's 66-60.
And he has just drilled from the line in this quarter as he's now converted his 7th straight foul in the quarter and his 9th in a row. Second one is also perfect. He's got 35. 68-60 from half court. The shot is short. And the Creek splits the season series with the Crusaders. They're